of the a little bit more about them here in just a minute. Right now, though, as always, Joe Graf Jr. in the house. Mr. Graf Jr., happy race day to you, my friend. How are you?
Happy race day to you as well, Pat. Happy to be here.
Are you doing your rain dance? I want to know if Joe Graf Jr. is out there with his whatever powers you have, superpowers, I hope, to get the skies the way they need to be in Fontana, California, so we can go racing.
Well, Pat, I'll be honest with you. I came out here to sunny California, and it's not super sunny. So I'm definitely hoping we get this racing. But funny story, every time CoverSeal comes out to a race, it just so happens to rain. So
good in one way, perhaps not good in another way, but what is good is Melissa Croland is joining us right now from CoverSeal. She, of course, is sponsoring and working with Joe Graf Jr. And Melissa, do you make a 2-mile size CoverSeal that we could possibly cover the Fontana Raceway for a little while just to dry it off?
Well, that's funny you asked, Pat, because we were pulling into the track, and I said, why don't we have a cover for this entire track, and then we won't be flooded out, and it'll dry faster and be ready for tomorrow, a.k.a. Sunday, probably.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny that you said that.
Yeah, and believe me, there have been a lot of theories over the years about how to protect NASCAR racetracks from rain and snow and whatever else might be in store for us. But I don't think that anything's going to happen today or tomorrow, at least from a Saturday Sunday standpoint, that's going to help us a lot. But fingers crossed, we can do something. Melissa, let me ask you this about your product, because a lot of people may not know this, but you guys make some really interesting products. Everything from car covers to grill, patio, furniture covers, and they're unique covers because, and I will attest to this, I just drove back from Daytona to my house here in Arizona, and as soon as I got home, all the covers on all of the things that I like to cover had blown some of them into the pool, others into the... The problem is that that's what happens to covers when the wind blows hard, and it blows awfully hard here in Arizona. Can you help me maybe?
Yes. So I want to help you with all patio, barbecue, and car. But what's unique about our covers and why ours will not blow off of your furniture, your barbecue, or car is because we have a 360-degree weighted bottom on all of our covers that will keep your car cover, barbecue cover sealed to the ground, and it's lab tested up to 45-mile-per-hour winds. And the other thing that is great about the weighted bottom is the rodent protection, where rodents can't crawl up and nest into your engine, make a little nest while your barbecue is not being used. And it really just stops any entry. It keeps dust and debris off. So there's so many different multifacets that work with our car covers. And that's one of the reasons that we're just really happy to be here at the Auto Club Speedway here in Fontana this week, because rodent damage has millions and millions of dollars of claims. And to be partnered up with Auto Club this week is really exciting, especially supporting Joe going into our 3rd season of sponsoring him and being on the iconic Joe Gibbs. I mean, it's just like there's nothing better, minus the rain, that could be happening for CoverSeal and Joe Graf Jr. this weekend.
Yeah, speaking, Joe Graf Jr. is our guest, along with Melissa Croland from CoverSeal. Appreciate everybody's time this morning. Yeah.
I would love to extend to go to getcoverseal.com over the next 2 weeks while we're racing with Joe Gibbs, and you put in NASCAR, you get 15% off and free shipping on our website.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, you mentioned, how covers can work for you. And, Joe, I promise you, I'm going to ask you a racing question in a minute. But I love to tell this story because, I travel a lot. My wife is here a lot of times. This year she's with me quite a bit. And got a call not too many years ago, a panicked phone call from her to explain to me how they went out to, they being my 2 little dogs and my wife, went out to cook some hamburgers, take the cover off of the grill, only to find about a 12-foot rattlesnake that had crawled up into the grill area where the propane tank is. So this relationship with you and I, Melissa, is going to be big going down the road, because I don't ever want to get another call like that to have the fire department come out and remove I don't know if you call that a rodent or not, but hopefully not capable of moving the bottom of one of your seals, right?
Absolutely not. They will not get in.
Yeah. Okay. Good news for me then, going down the road. Speaking of good news, Joe Graf Jr. coming off a top 10 finish in Daytona. You managed to miss a lot of the mishaps that occurred last Saturday. Let's talk a little bit about it. It's a good run for you, Joe. Congratulations.
Yeah, I was super excited about it. It's really good to always start the year on a high note. Daytona definitely can set the tone for the first few races of your season. So to be able to come out there with a really good run is just a really good way to start the season. I feel like we worked together really well as a team. I thought my spotter did a phenomenal job. Steve Addington also on the box did a great job. It was really, really nice to be able to work with Ryan Sieg towards the end of that race, and just really felt like I had a teammate there.
Well, you certainly did, and I know how much you enjoy the speedways to begin with, but this weekend, completely different situation in terms of a different car to work with, but again, a very fast car and a very fast racetrack, albeit not really knowing if there's going to be much of any kind of practice. It may be just a get in and go kind of thing, Joe, but hey, that's kind of what we did during COVID to begin with. Any fears on your end about going at it?
I think this is one of my favorite racetracks. I've had some good runs here in the past. I feel really comfortable here. And after all of the races in my rookie season with no practice, I'm definitely not a stranger to that. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm just excited to get racing here. Hopefully it's soon.
Well, you've been doing this a while, so it's kind of a dumb question to ask, but being that you are sitting down in a car that we all know is fast, it always is fast from a Joe Gibbs perspective. Do you just kind of discount any pressure, from the standpoint of, can I make this thing do what others have done in the past, so to speak? I know you know where I'm coming from. How do you feel about it emotionally?
Yeah, I'm just really grateful for the opportunity. It's been a long time since I've been in a car like this, and I'm just really, really excited for the opportunity and to be able to go out there and show people what I can do.
So the bumps, the pavement, the seams, and then throw the weather in on top of it all. This could be a really crazy race, couldn't it?
I think it's definitely going to be a crazy race. I mean, it's always a bit wild here at Fontana. There's so many lanes to choose from. The seams are really difficult to work with. You hit one of those wrong, it can definitely hurt your day. So definitely a challenging racetrack, but I really enjoy it. I think it's one of the better racetracks we go to, and I'm really, really excited to try to end my Fontana racing career on a high note, because I know this track's not going to be here next year.
No, you're right. The reconfiguration of the track will take a couple of years probably to get done, and we're all waiting with bated breath to kind of know where the track will or how the track will evolve over the next couple of years. Joe, another interesting nugget for the weekend is the fact that the rear end housings in these cars, the skew, if you will, as they kind of cattywampus down the straightaways and so forth, new rear end housing, some changes to the mechanical side of the car, chassis side of the car, also in play this weekend, particularly if we don't get any kind of real practice. Any concerns from your standpoint as along those lines?
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be a bit of a learning curve. I know we had the Charlotte test to kind of work on it, and I wasn't with this group for that, so I don't know what they found there, but it definitely could change the racing. I don't know how it's going to race. We haven't seen these cars race in a pack with this new rule package at a track like this, so I think we're definitely going to be learning on the fly a little bit and just trying to understand what this new rules package is going to do. So a lot of it's going to be who hit it right at the shop, and also what drivers can figure it out quickest here at Fontana, but I definitely think it can definitely make for a crazy day.
Melissa Crolin just joined us for this interview. You guys have extended a nice invitation to all of the NASCAR fans here over the next few weeks to get a pretty good sized discount on products. And I'm assuming simple as it may be, just go to CoverSeal.com. Is that the best way to kind of see what the product lines are and how they might fit into, everybody's taking care of things, so to speak, patio furniture, etc.?
Yeah, so it's getcoverseal.com. And again, you can get 15% off and free shipping on all of our products. That's from barbecue, patio, and car. We also, if anybody out there has farms, we just launched our tractor division. So we have tractor covers now, too.
Wow. I don't have a tractor. Joe, you got a tractor or no?
So we actually do have one up in Vermont, so I'm going to need one of those covers, Melissa. It'll be put to good use.
Absolutely. I hear there's horses up there, so I might have to do a personal delivery.
There you go.
Swing by.
There you go. Sounds great. Well, Melissa, thank you for your time. Appreciate your support of NASCAR and sponsorship of a car. Joe, as always, want to wish you the best the weekend. You got yourself a great ride. I don't know at what point we're going to race this weekend, but I'm sure there will be racing, and I hope that you have a safe one and a fun one, man. And look forward to the conversation next week as we head to Las Vegas.
Thank you so much, Pat.
All right, that's our Saturday morning driver's seat brought to you by CoverSeal. Appreciate their support, and we're going to jump out here and get a quick